So you'll often see online a lot of these traders say that you need to make friends with other traders, you need to be in communities, but at the end of the day, trading is a solo game. It's not like the majority of other businesses, whether you need connections, you need to build a good network. I feel like in trading, this doesn't really matter in the slightest. Obviously, if you are around really good traders, if you are around people that are in the position where you're actually looking to get to, this can obviously be a benefit to you, but it's not essential for you to actually succeed in trading. You don't need to be friends with lots of traders. Being friends with traders, knowing traders, it doesn't really matter. The main reason why people believe this is because of all the other industries. The quote that often goes around is your network is your net worth. And this is true in a lot of cases. Let's say you're a real estate agent. It would be good to know people in real estate because maybe they could help with deals, brokers, everything. It can help a lot. But in trading, the only person that's going to succeed is the person that puts in the effort themselves. I can't be friends with someone who's a really good trader and all of a sudden it means that I'm going to profit over the next 3 years in trading. That's just not how it works. So the main reason why I'm making this video is to tell you that the only person responsible for your success in trading is you. No matter what anyone else says, no matter anyone else's results, if you don't put in the work yourself, you're never going to succeed in trading. Even if someone says that if you join their community, you can speak to a couple of good traders and that will take you to success, this is completely wrong. Even if I have a mentorship group where it has a community and people can go in there and obviously talk with other traders, but that's not going to suddenly make you profitable. You still have to put in the work and grind on your own strategy, get experience in the markets, and that is literally the only way to actually grow as a trader. Obviously, there are benefits of being in a community, of being around like-minded traders, and these could be, you could share ideas, but when I say share ideas, it doesn't mean obviously take someone else's trades or look at someone else's setup that and then invalidates yours, because your plan is yours, their plan is theirs. You don't know how they trade. They might trade completely differently. They could be trading a small scalp. You could be swing trading. So then it's kind of irrelevant in that case. But a lot of people actually get caught up on, oh, this person, one of my friends is trading, they're buying, but I'm looking to sell. So I can't be right. So then I have to change to buys. Then if it sells, you're like, oh, well, I was right all along. And it can be quite a vicious cycle if you are sharing ideas. But the best way to actually benefit from sharing ideas is sharing and learning from each other's mistakes. I feel like you can learn from every single person as a trader. Even if you are a losing trader, like let's say, for example, I was looking at a losing trader and I was looking to learn to trade profitably, obviously. I could say, okay, what is this person doing wrong that's causing them to lose? And you could technically just do the complete opposite. Because if everything they're doing is leading them to lose month after month, if you just take the opposite setups, if you just do the complete opposite of what they're doing, you can then make money. However, this isn't sustainable long term because they won't stay trading if they are consistently losing like that, and they'll probably have to change stuff. But the main premise of it is only you can be responsible for your own success in trading, which I feel like is the main reason why trading is very, very hard to actually get into. It's not like an industry where if you know someone that's in the industry, you can get into it and start making decent money or get a foot in the door, so to speak, to actually get profitable, because that isn't going to happen. No one can suddenly help you become profitable. There are going to be people that can guide you along the way, but at the end of the day, it's all down to you. If you don't put in the work, it's completely irrelevant. Let's do a little example here. Let's say someone that I knew was looking to get into trading. I could give them my exact trading plan, my exact trading strategy, my risk management plan, completely full plan and everything. Does it mean they're going to be able to trade? Absolutely not. Does it mean they'll have an easier road to trading? Most likely, because what I've got in my plan is obviously an advanced version of those months and months, years of failing. So it's going to be refined, but then they might not see the markets the same as I see the markets. They might not like the way that I risk on trades. They might have a higher risk appetite or even a lower risk appetite, and then it would have to be tailored towards them. So you can give someone everything you know from trading, but it doesn't mean they're going to suddenly be profitable. Becoming profitable is going to be completely individual. Every trade you take is going to be individual, unless you're obviously following signals. But I don't feel like this is sustainable in the long term anyway, because that person that's doing the signals and you're relying on them, what if they stop trading in a year's time or stop doing signals, and you're left with completely nothing? What do you do then? People don't think about that when they're actually relying on these signals to actually pass challenges, get payouts or whatever they're doing. So the main focus should obviously be on your own trading. You can learn from others. This is okay. But going full focus on trying to be friends with all the traders, thinking it would help you, and you could ask them questions. This is obviously good. If you ask questions to people that are higher up than you, you're going to get answers. You're going to learn things that you don't already know. But it can also lead you to searching for that holy grail that all these top traders have that you don't think you have, but it actually doesn't exist. If there was a holy grail in trading, I don't feel like, well, firstly, I feel like no one would talk about it anyway. Because if there's something that separates the 99% from the 1%, they obviously don't want the 99% from knowing. Otherwise, the 1% is going to grow larger and there's not going to be as many failing traders. And I feel like most people don't want that. But the thing with trading is it's all about probabilities. If there was a holy grail, I want it. It's definitely not the case though. And people often say online about there being something that they don't have that they can buy for their course and then become profitable. But this is not the case. The best way to actually make money from trading in the long term is just develop a strategy, master that strategy, make sure you have a fairly decent win rate that also aligns with your risk to reward, because you could have an 80% win rate, which is very, very high. But if your risk to reward is very, very low, you could still be losing money. And also it goes the other way too. You could have a really, really low win rate, high risk to reward, and then win. So people often say, oh, he's got a really high win rate, he's a really good trader. But you don't know his risk to reward, so he could still be losing or he could be making minimal profits. So this is something you definitely have to look out for. And obviously if you are friends with traders in the industry, hopefully they will actually tell you this. But if you're going to learn to trade, if you are currently learning to trade and you're struggling, focus on improving yourself. So the results you had last week or the month before, focus on improving on that. Because in trading, it's literally you versus you. I'm only against myself and the markets when I'm trading. Obviously the markets, they're not against me technically, but you are trading against the markets to make money. And you're also trying to improve yourself as a trader to make money as well. If you're just trying to compare yourself to someone else, other traders trying to get better than them, that doesn't guarantee you're actually going to improve as a trader. You're just trying to improve your results, and this can lead to over trading, over risking to try and one up someone else. Whereas if you're just focusing on improving your own results, this is the only thing you should be focusing on anyway, and it can lead to greater success in the future.